Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we have my bullet journal set up for what month? May. Oh my god, it's almost May. So we are going to use my new Fields of Lavender's stickers and mood trackers and things like that, as well as a couple of the new tapes. All of these items released today as this video is being posted, so make sure you go check that out at my site. The previous video that I posted here on this channel had the full unboxing, so you can check that out as well. Let's go ahead and get started. So super stoked about this. Oh, if you did not get your hands on this beauty, this 50 millimeter Celestial Aurora tape, that arrived this week. So that is restocking today as well. Go check it out on the site. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Excuse my voice. My kids had colds last week and of course got me sick in the most inopportune time ever. I was out of commission earlier this week, feeling better now, but still sound a little off. And it's just been a busy week. We have had so many appointments, including today. It's Thursday. Of course, I'm filming this video the day before because everything got so behind. I spent the whole morning at the allergist with my son. He passed his walnut challenge. He's got some food allergies and we've been working through them, trying to, hopefully not have them be food allergies forever. So super stoked that he passed his walnut challenge. And that was the whole morning, and now I'm here and excited to get into this with you. This was April's setup. I did a really simple waterfall tab situation with just a couple of stickers sticking off of it, and this is that Celestial Aurora tape that is restocking today. But we are going to go ahead and set up for May. Oh, look, a piece of washi. Let's pick that up. All right. Rip to the paper, that's all right. All right, so I have flipped through all of this before, but we have our sticker book, which has all the decorative stickers you could want. Some of them are set up for Dutch doors, but it's not one of my Dutch door sticker books. Then we have the Moments and Moods book, which has some date stuff, and then all these beautiful undated pages. So we will pick which ones we want. Let's coordinate some colors. I want to use the purple, of course. I want the yellow because there are some nice yellows on this. And I think the green would be really great because of the greenery. Like we have the stems and all of the green and stuff. So let's pick one more coordinating color just in case. Let's do the blue-gray because that I just feel like it pulls it together more. These ones, all these tapes that are coming out coordinate with the Dutch Doors sticker book, but some of them also coordinate with this one. So that's great. Okay, what we're going to do first is pull out the pages that I think I'll be using. All right, so I'm going to grab all the ones that I think we're going to be using. I'm really excited next month. I have made cuts starting next month outlining each of these items because I'm tired of fussy cutting around it to fit, because this fits an A5 notebook, like this size, right? But with Dutch doors, I like to use an 8x8, and sometimes they're a little bit smaller than the A5, so I'm trimming a lot. So next month, we're going to start having stickers for all the things at the exact size that they are. That's going to make everything so much easier. So I can't believe I haven't thought of that yet. So be on the lookout. This one doesn't have it, but the next one does. I'm going to go ahead and prepare and grab all the stuff we need out of the book, and then we'll get started. So once things are stickers, the way that I do this is probably going to change, but as of now, I take these out and organize them. But I kind of organize them the same way every time. Except we have a change. We have a change, you guys. We have, instead of a 1-pager calendar, we have a 2-pager calendar. So that is going to be here. And that is going to be our largest or smallest Dutch door page. So then I liked having the front be kind of the month in review. So we are going to play with that and figure that one out. So we'll put this over here and figure that out. Not quite sure how it's all going to go yet, but we're going to do that. So then if that's the case, we can do goals and quote here because those go nice together. And then I always love to have my mood and habit tracker on the same page. I don't know, I just like them together. And then we've got 3. Self-care bingo is going to be its own whole page. Gratitude log could be its own whole page. Step tracker wants a friend. What should I do? I had my workout log in my notebook this month, and it's always a bad idea for me to put in. It just seems like every time I put it in, I get sick. So I haven't been working out because I've been dealing with this cold and trying to rest and all that stuff. Maybe since it goes with the step tracker kind of, maybe we'll put it in to try and actually use. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Okay, so this is going to be one page. And then self-care bingo next for a full page. This is my favorite page to set up every month. And then gratitude log, and this will be the back page. So I never know exactly how big or small each thing needs to be. So we start with the very first Dutch door, and this is going to be the very first Dutch door. I am going to fussy cut everything next month. Again, so excited. Not going to have to fussy cut things. They're going to be cut for us. So that's awesome. Can't believe I didn't think of that before. Oh my gosh. But so that we can get this as close as possible, I am also going to trim that there. Let's use the paper cutter for that. We'll have this out to try to save some time on some of the parts, like the straight lines. And on this one, I got this paper cutter off of Amazon. It's not the absolute best. Sometimes things along here are still a little wobbly. But I like that you can rotate it, get a wavy cut, do like a perforated edge, do just a line that doesn't cut through. Like, it's pretty cool. It has fun options. But if I'm really trying to cut really exact, or I'm cutting a lot of things and want to do multiple pages, I like my big, like, industrial, you know, big paper cutter. It's much better. Okay, and then I wonder, I have no clue, not a clue. Did I make this the same size as the sticker in the sticker book, or did I not? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, this one's bigger. I have this one without the butterflies would be a fit, and I could get a butterfly in there because I have various butterflies throughout the book. Okay. I can use one of those. That'll work on the other side. So we are making this Dutch door first and getting it as far in as possible. I think we will go ahead and do purple on the first one and lay it down before we put this down so we don't have to trim it. So I'm just going to put it like that. There we go. I love the gingham tapes, guys. I hope you do too. My patrons blew me out of the water with this. I had to cap how many gingham tapes I was selling. I do expect those ones to sell out today. If they do, assuming I'm right, we will restock. If an item sells out on the first day that I have it available, I will restock. Always. If it sells out a week later, I'll have to decide depending on if it's seasonal or, you know, all those things. But same day sellouts will restock. Look at that. That is so cute. I love the full page calendar. It makes me so happy. I am going to trim this one down too because I want to get it as far as possible to, again, make this part as small a Dutch door as possible as well, so that we can have Dutch doors going all the way to the end and not have any issues. Okay, that I don't need to trim though, because we will just put some tape over it and it'll work. All right, so it's sometimes easiest to line things up, like not straight up and down. So I always turn my notebook sideways to try to find the line. I'm trying to make this even with the one on the other side. That looks fairly even. All right, this is a big sticker to put down, but it looks great. Look at that. Okay, so we're gonna finish this one and get the front done before we move on to this one. There it went. All right, we're gonna cut that far and then use the gyro cut on the rest. So for that, we need a cutting mat and our cutting tool, which I use this. It's always easiest if you pull towards yourself rather than away from yourself. And there we go. Ah, this is such a tiny little straight line. Can I make a straight line here? I usually use scissors on the straight lines because this rotates and it's easier to get a straight line with scissors, but you know. All right, there we go. So many things on this table now. Now this one, how do I want to do it? I think, because this whole section is going to be used, I think, what if, okay, just playing with it, what if we do it like this? Have the month in review actually come across here and put these here and here. Yes, and if that's the case, we will go ahead and put the stuff right here first and then go to the other stuff. Okay. Just working through it in my head. We decided this would be a decent fit and we'll find a butterfly. So I have some smaller stickers back here, which includes these little butterflies. It is like 3 of them on one sticker, but don't forget, you can always do sticker surgery. So you can cut things up, change them, use them however you need to. So I'm just gonna put that one there to kind of fill that gap. And if we did that, I'm just gonna put one on the other side too, just because then there's some balance. Okay. Just like that. Okay, and I did this one first here, unlike that one, because this is a clear sticker. So we would see the gingham through the clear sticker. Let's fix that right up. And I didn't want to see the gingham through the clear sticker. So instead, we're gonna lay it down on top and then trim the tape off of it. Now I take a lighter touch with the gyro cut while trimming the tape so that I don't cut through the paper. Take some practice, but you'll get the feel for it. And there we go. There's our first little Dutch door. That's so cute. Okay, this one I need a fussy cut out and I'm gonna put it right towards the edge. And we'll add some extra boxes or things like that throughout to kind of make this whole scene. But this is gonna be like our main image on this page. So let's get it over there. And I need to get an April sticker to put with it. I can either put the sticker right over the lavender fields. The stickers are clear so that you can layer it over design, or I can keep it separated. Or we have the words month in review. We could put April right above the month in review. So it's April month in review. Let me mull that over. All right, so this we're just gonna put right up in that corner so that we have this whole section for our month in review kind of area. I don't know, I used to put this at the back, but the past few times I feel like I've been putting it at the front, and it's actually kind of nice to just be able to flip up to the front and be flipping through everything to see the month in review right away. I don't know. Okay, so each of these I'm going to cut out. These two I'm going to keep together because they're connected with this design. But other than that, I'll separate them all and figure out where we want to put them. And again, next month, this one will be one big sticker. So you could peel it up like that, or you could always take it out and continue to just like tear it apart like I do here. There's no wrong way to do it. So just do what feels right for you in your journal. The way I journal might not be the way you want to journal, and that's okay. All right. I most definitely will be fussy cutting some things next month still, but the bulk of things I'll be picking up as one big unit, which is super exciting. Okay, here we go. All right, so that actually kind of fits there, except I don't really want to layer over the bike, but at the same time, maybe I do. Okay, what if we do that, and then yeah, that kind of fits perfectly. Okay. April, and then month in review, and this is going to go over that seam, but that's intentional. So one thing, if you don't want to get the whole sticker stuck by accident, we're just going to peel it like that far and put this part down first so that we can get it into this crease without accidentally getting the other part stuck. Then we can just peel it across. Cool. April month in review. Okay. All right, so if we do that, I do want to put a few more boxes in. So I want to see those before, this is the wrong one, before I go ahead and put those down, because I'd want, see how these kind of look layered? I'd want one box with each of those. We have lots of boxes. So I think I'd like to match sizes. So this one, I'd want one of those. And these two, I'd want one of these, and we'd put them horizontally. Okay. Okay, in order to do this, let's fold it and trim off the excess so we don't see that when we layer it. This one's going to go here, so then this one can go right there. There we go. So kind of like that. This one, let's do a beige one. I'm going to put it up on this side, so I'm going to trim these two sides so we don't have that white excess, and then it's just like flush with the other sticker. Okay, so this one, let's put here. We may grab some mild liners and add some little details once we've got the whole structure of this done, but we will see. That looks so cool. Okay, so if that's the case, this one is gonna go like here, because if it's down here, I feel like they're like the same thing, right? So we're gonna put this one here, which means I'm gonna trim those two. Let's use purple. actually going to put it in just a tiny bit so it's not aligned with that one. And then we're going to put this one like that. Oh, this is so cute. We need to put that one down. Then we'll call this page good for a minute. At the end, I always go through and see if there's any other decorative stickers I want to put in. And I look and see if there's any other, what are they? Mild liners or other tiny little details. I am trimming this because I trimmed the other ones so that there's no white border going over onto the art. And I guess I'll do the same thing for the bike, so I'll do that right here. All right. Trying to decide where to put it. There. That's where. Oh, that's so cute. April month in review. Then we have our little sections. Great. We have this. This does come over where we've cut. We're just going to be aware of that. So with that, we are going to do a few things. I mean, it's not going to be fully like, we are going to have some of this here, but we are going to get our tape as close to this as possible. And we're going to put a few decorations down it as well. Okay. All right, so again, wrong one. This one. I like the ones on here that we can use, like these are mirror images, because then I can put them directly on top of the tape to make like a little thing. So we are going to have it like that so that it comes all the way to this tape to make it look kind of intentional. We're going to do the same thing with the butterflies. It barely even sticks out over the tape. That's okay. And just to kind of keep our eye away from this white space a little bit. So we're just making like a collage down this one for that. If I had thought about it, I might have given a little extra space here, but you know, maybe you will give some extra space there. We do have two fences. Those are fairly symmetrical, though they aren't mirror images. So I'm going to put one fence down here just because I can. All right. That kind of fills all those gaps. So looking at this, I want one thing right here. So we have the lavender honey and bath salts and stuff. So we're just going to do that one. Now that's pretty even all the way down with the design. Very cool. All right. I'm doing my best to do the straight lines with this. I'm not great at using the gyro cut with a straight line, but it's also in the middle of the page and it would take more time to pick up the scissors and cut that little section and all of that. All right, so we are going to do this one more page in this video and make this a two-parter video because my bullet journal spreads are usually one of the longest videos that I have each month. So we're going to try to split that up into 2 and have them today and tomorrow. So by the time you watch this one, the other one will be edited and be ready for the next day. But we're going to go ahead and do that just because these videos, I know people love the long videos, but also trying to put into some bite-sized pieces for this month. Especially since this last week I was kind of out and have not prepped anything in terms of content. So, yes. Making the most of it. Alright, so then, even though it's not a Dutch door sticker book, many of the pieces are mirror image since I know so many of us love making those Dutch doors. So not everything, like these aren't set up for Dutch doors. Not every sticker will be, but some of them. Alright, I used this one there, so I'm just going to kind of recreate it. I should have thought about how wide this would be, but I think it's actually going to be okay, or I could put the quote first. We'll see. We will see. Okay, and then the fence, which we'll get the same sized fence from the next page. And it's not the exact same, but it's close. So I will trim the little piece of butterfly that's sticking over and the little extra sticker edge because it's close. There we go. Look at that. That is such a cool Dutch door page. I love the little collage going up the gingham. By the way, such an exciting week. I know we just have this launch right now, but sitting right behind me are the newest tapes for next month, as well as today, next month's release is arriving with the Moments and Moods and sticker book theme for next month. So I am, while you are watching that, I am sitting here waiting for the delivery truck, very excitedly. I think we will do this one on this page. I think that's going to look lovely. So an exciting week all along, a great visit with the allergist. It was a 4-hour visit this morning, you guys, to do the food challenge. It was long, and I am wiped. Another reason why we will split this video in half so that I can do it in a smaller little segment. But great visit with the allergist, so much happy mail for all the things coming up, and then a really fun release. That's so cute. So my patrons voted on this theme. They always vote on our monthly theme that has the 2 sticker books, the Moments and Moods book and the 20-page sticker book. And I love this theme. This was a good choice. Next month, if you want a little sneak peek of what it is a Midsummer Night's Dream inspired. I did not draw any characters or anything like that, but I did take the themes and scenes as Shakespeare described them and tried to recreate them in my own whimsical, sketchy art style. So, that is super fun. I cannot wait to get my hands on it today and see how it looks in person. But that one I'm very excited for. Okay, so this one's going to go to here. How's that going to work with this? That is going to be fine. So we are going to go ahead and choose yellow and put that down first so we can kind of center it behind it. And I'm going to give it a little less space on the gingham just because I know we have so many pages to get through. So that's what we're going to do. All right. And then the question is, since we went ahead and have cute little Dutch doors on each page so far, I feel like I shouldn't just make this one a waterfall tab. I should put a sticker on it and make one thing stick out, because we have this sticking out and we have all of these sticking out. I think I should put one either here or up here. I should have done that before we put the gingham tape down, because these are clear stickers up here, but that's okay. How about the girl biking with the yellow gingham, the yellow dress and the yellow gingham? Let's do that. Okay. This is a big Dutch door sticker. Okay, so what we're gonna do is peel it up. Easy. And white out this whole strip. Yeah. A little bit more to white out right there. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so now she's covered up, but we would see the gingham through the sticker. So we are going to trim it. All right. There we go. We are going to leave the other side of the Dutch door for tomorrow, because we are going to be setting up these pages and need to fit the girl in with the mood tracker. And so that will be part of tomorrow's. But this is what we've created so far. There is that little gap there, which I wish I had thought about, but at the same time, I think we did a good job of kind of bringing it together with these extra stickers, so it just wasn't such a huge just gap of white space. It's still very usable in here. I do need to put the dates in. I'll do that later as well. We'll put the dates in later. I could also put April in somewhere like along here. Let's put April in right now. We have another one, some smaller ones. Let's use the script one again though. And I'm just gonna do it like that. Look, beautiful. I love the clear script stickers. All right, so that is what we've done today. Tomorrow we'll come back and finish this up. Everything you saw is available now, so go ahead and check it out. I've linked it down below. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.